What's up, everybody? Mike from MKR Lifestyle coming at you with a Father's Day special. Today is June 15th, 2014. It's Father's Day, and I just want to hit on a topic about fasting and family and holidays. Now, we all have to deal with this at some point, especially those in the community that are doing intermittent fasting or 5-2 or whatever have you, or any kind of caloric restriction. You're going to come against challenges when you're around family and friends. Now, once they get past the idea of you're anorexic and all that good stuff, when you don't eat for a certain amount of time, they'll get used to it. Just like last night, my mom was like, hey, what are we going to have for breakfast? I'm like, unless you're serving breakfast around 1, we're going to pass. And they're used to it, and they know, and they see it's had results, and so they're fine with it. But for everybody else out there that's maybe getting around their family for the first time, since starting intermittent fasting, just a couple tips or some things that I would recommend. First of all, if you have to change it up and not follow your strategic, 16-8 or 18-6 or 5 days on, 2 days off, like if it gets to the point where you can't do that, just make sure you stay within your caloric range. If you're constantly at a 500 caloric deficit and you're losing a pound a week, just stay in that range. Eat smaller portions. If you have portion control issues, you might have to skip a meal. But, the idea of intermittent fasting is it's a lifestyle. And if you can't get around your family, then they're not going to be very friendly with it. So, do smaller portions. Talk with them. Maybe even talk with them before you get to the event and say, hey, I've been changing my eating up a little bit, and I'm going to pass on breakfast. I won't eat till 1. Let them know ahead of time. So maybe either they won't make you anything or everybody else will eat super early, or, some things can change. So, family's usually pretty forgiving. So as long as let them know what's going on. Kayla and I are actually down in Virginia seeing my dad and mom. I just went to the beach this morning, got a 1.5 mile run in, got some time in with Yanni. Come here. She's here in the car with me. She just got some swimming done. But yeah, even last night, like we broke our fast. We ate Chinese really late. And first thing I did, I was like, you know what? 6 in the morning, let's go get some calories burned off and start back. And we're not going to eat again until 1 or 2 today. But if you miss a day, it's not the end. You don't quit and say, oh man, I'm going to have to try a different diet. You just keep pressing forward. You start new the next day. But those are just some tips. Obviously, you can do whatever you like, but I know it can be hard when you get in the holiday season or when you get around family for reunions or holidays. So just some advice, just keep that in mind. And remember, if you got to take a couple days off of fasting or whatever you might be doing, just stay in your caloric range. That way you don't blow your weight out and then you get all discouraged and think it doesn't work. So that's just it. At the end of this, I'm going to leave a couple slides from the beach. And hope you guys are having a great one. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.